Hey there, Julia Rose here. I pray this message finds you at the precise time you need it. As always, take what resonates with you and leave the rest for everyone else. With collective messages, some messages will resonate with your now, sometimes your past, sometimes your future, or not at all. And that's perfectly okay. So put it where it fits. This is going to be a message of what to really move through and expect moving through the Lionsgate portal. While technically that peaks on 808 on August 8th, this portal is open really from July 28th to August 12th. So, first day of this portal, anytime you see this message during the Lionsgate portal, there will be something here for you. I'm recording this on the front end of the portal on the 28th, so we'll get right into it. Ascension symptoms are really crazy right now. So if you're feeling kind of out of sorts, like your own natural rhythms are changing, that's pretty common in the collective right now. Again, that's not for everyone. Everyone integrates ascension energies differently, and it's always according to what your highest good is and what your higher self decides. Okay? So, a lot of you need to be focusing on grounding right now, because there is so much turbulence in the excitement of all this anticipation of what's going to come. You need to be grounded here and now so that it feels more possible for you to be taking tangible action. Now, I know not all of you are going through this energy where it's feeling like you're going, but you're not really, there's no real traction, okay? So if you're finding that your body's feeling stuck, but your mind's moving a mile a minute, that's an invitation for you to say, oh, wow, I'm not grounded, and do whatever is in your toolkit to help you ground, okay? Leo energy is all over this Lionsgate portal, and this is a very powerful time for you to activate your inner sense of authority, to be clear about what it is you want in an unapologetic way, and to seamlessly roll with the punches. The lion has such an energy of integrity and a fierce passion of knowing exactly how to get what they want, not making excuses, and also not trying to soften it or cushion it for others. This is a time where you're going to be faced with the reality of what exactly you want, especially if you've been in an energy where you haven't fully been embracing that. So let's dive into the cards. Arrow says, surround yourself with protective energy. When I first read that, I thought it said positive energy. So again, you're going to be a little extra sensitive right now. If you already are always sensitive, then you know the drill. But you're going to be extra sensitive to negative ideas and impulses, whether those are spaces that have accumulated a lot of negative energy or just kind of the vibe you're picking up from certain connections. Spirit is going to be around you more than ever, really, really sheltering you. So if you've been feeling a little isolated as you're going through some of this turbulent energy, again, if you have been going through the turbulent energy, that's not for everyone. Don't make it yours. I see that so much in the psychic reading community, that all of these messages are being consumed, and then it's hard to tell, well, what really aligns with you. So again, this is going to be a season, if that's kind of an unconscious habit that you've had, you're going to be pulling back and only doing what aligns with you. You're going to become more present in what's happening around you here and now. That is so important, that you're grounding yourself through your senses, through coming back to what is happening right now, right in front of you. Okay? This is a time for beautiful opportunities to arise, especially if they're ideas, if they're instincts. Spirit is trying to show you that certain things are possible, things that you didn't think were possible. And part of this reason of feeling like you're on your own walking the straight and narrow, I feel, is because spirit needs you to be processing and getting real with what it is that you truly are desiring, and not letting it be something that falls away. Not letting it be like, oh yeah, well, it'd be nice if, but really starting to imbue your dreams and your ideas with passion and fervor, with action. Leo's all about taking action to put yourself on that center stage of your life, okay? Letting yourself be seen unapologetically for what it is you want, what it is you're talented at, and what it is you want to do better, okay? This is a very, very, very supportive energy. If you've been feeling like you're stuck in the mud, or you've been waiting for a time where the wheels start to get traction, okay? So a lot of cards came out for this row. I said, wow, spirit, keep going. Some of you are going to be connecting a little bit more with the Pleiadians and Arcturians at this time. Not so much the other intergalactic beings, but specifically the Pleiadians and the Arcturians are here to help you right now. So if you've been asking for special kinds of medicine or help from your angels and your guides, know that you can also call on them, okay? And they they helped me prepare this message for you today, the Pleiadians specifically. So let's get into what is deeper. I just feel like this energy of uncovering. You're uncovering so much right now, so much truth. Wow. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. Weren't we just talking about being where you are? And that means controlling your mind, disciplining your mind so you can come back to the present instead of noticing how time is just running away. Bringing your focus, your awareness back to here and now is going to give you the control you've been looking for to make changes, to take action. It's always here. It's always now. It's not based on whatever happened 25 years ago. It's not what, see, it's not what happened. It's not what's wanting to happen, what you're wanting to happen in 15 years. It's what's right now. We have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands says, okay, wow, well, how do we integrate? I see for some of you, this is mentoring. For others of you, this is the information you're getting in a psychic reading that's personal. You need to book a reading with me. If that's for you and you've been on the fence, I say this every time. It's because your spirit guides need you to have the messages that you've been on the fence about. If you're like, well, I'm sitting here waiting for the signs. I've been looking for this. I've been asking for that. But where is it? Spirit has already been giving me downloads for you. Okay? Your guides have been coming to me saying, we need to connect with you. So book a reading, okay? The last few days of July, my services are on sale. Everything is already marked down on my website. You can book a reading with me, a Reiki session, or an herbal consult in the description box below on my website, okay? The Nine of Wands says, I'm just hearing hard-earned lessons. These are some hard-earned lessons, and Spirit's trying to help you integrate this so that you can become lighter in heart, lighter in spirit. To literally take what resonates from your past and leave the rest. To become so clear and undivided in your focus. Ah, wow. Ace of Swords. You can't even make it up. Ace of Swords. This is all about, again, the clarity of your intention. The clarity of your intention. Making change possible. The depth of your focus. The depth of your prayer. Making all of these things possible for you. Four of Cups, a lot of meditating, yes. Working on your belief systems, the way you think about things, and trusting that when Spirit is delaying some things or preventing some things from happening, it's because you're needed elsewhere. So we were here with the Four of Cups, speaking about how your meditations at this time, the way that you are perceiving lack versus abundance, the way that you're perceiving limitation versus freedom, all of these factors in your life are changing. They're changing for the better. And it's very interesting. The cards that followed this, I was like, whoa, where are we going? We had the Seven of Swords, the Devil, and the Three of Cups. Mm-hmm. The Seven of Swords, the Devil, and the Three of Cups. It's like you've been wanting to step out of denial. You've been wanting to release illusions. You've been wanting to pull back the curtain on certain beliefs that have been holding you back that you might not have been able to really see for what they are. You're getting very detailed, very specific about the words that you speak, knowing that every single choice you make has the choice to either open you up to everything you want in your future or to hold you back. Really leveraging the law of attraction here. It's very interesting. I feel guided to say that there was a point in my journey where I thought that the law of attraction was nonsense. And I preferred to focus on developing a more intentional relationship with the divine, with faith. And it is in that connection, in my faith, that I was actually brought back around to understanding the way this universe works as an aspect of creation, as part of creation. Myself being connected to Source, all that is created being a creation of Source, an emanation of Source, and understanding the different layers of reality and how they overlap in terms of their spiritual essence, how everything is one. And I feel for some of you, again, the last couple days here of July, if you tuned into my energy update for this month, it was all about how are you changing your identity? Who are you really and who do you want to be? As well as what is your faith? What does your faith mean to you and how does that look in your life? I see you're coming into this place where it's not about the expectations of others. It's about your connection in the way that feels good and the way that feels healthy and right to you. That's not something that anyone else can define. And it makes so much sense that this becomes the next card out. The divine masculine. Take charge with authority. The divine masculine as the source emanation, but also the masculine energy in you. God and goddess. This would be God, the masculine counterpart. Take charge with authority. Clarified by a beautiful row. The Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, God and Goddess, Emperor, Empress, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, Ten of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. That is, oh gosh, you are embracing the abundance of all of the aspects of your being. Because you're choosing to focus on seeing everything in terms of what you want instead of the lack of what you want or what you don't want. It's opening you up to seeing this new layer of abundance and beauty. I want to say responsibility and accountability as well. That your dreams are actually so tangible. And it's like, now that you're starting to see how possible and real all of these things are, they're just opening up. Because you're focused on your Ten of Cups, Spirit's saying, okay, here you go. Now take it and run with it. Make it everything you know it can be. You have the tools, but you're the chef in the kitchen. I can't even speak. This Mercury energy has gotten me tripping up over my words all week. Oh, all week. But anyways, I digress. This this has been such an important shift in the way that you perceive yourself by genuinely understanding how protected you are, that you don't have to create more intense limitations for your growth. You can work with everything and see it as an abundance or an alignment strategy. That's really what these timelines are from your spirit guides. An alignment strategy to keep you optimistic and open to receiving by being reminded of and always looking for the positive and the abundance in everything, in everyone. You're opening up to a whole new reality, okay? A whole new reality is being birthed this Leo season for you, this Lionsgate portal. A whole new reality is being birthed for you as you are starting to show up for yourself in ways that you might wish other people in the past would have. Maybe Spirit's been giving you second chances for you to make new choices. This has all been trying to show you, oh my gosh, Spirit, you can't even make that up. Every single time, it's like you're aligning yourself now to your truths, and that's giving you such a sense of power and protection. Wow, who would have thought? Certainly not you 5 years ago. That aligning with your truth would be the greatest protection for what truly matters to you? You can't make it up. So we have Guardian Angel. You are not alone. A lot going on here in this imagery. We have Metatron's cube. We have the sun, the moon, and the truth. All these truths that are always revealed in time. The higher perspective, the feathers, the interconnectedness, the vastness of all creation. The power of aligning with your astrological strengths and working with the collective larger energies to further your own individual aspirations. The feathers saying, hey, we're here. A lot of you could be seeing feathers or receiving symbolism of them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This just is, this is so empowering. I feel like if you've been struggling for a minute, or you've been doing better than you have been, but also feeling like you're not getting where you want to be, things are changing because you're learning how to work with your own rhythms. This is really huge here. And your guardian angels are here. They're with you. Your spirit team is always with you. They're literally always with you. You are never alone. You're never alone. Of course, spirit does give you privacy during certain moments, but in truth, you are never disconnected. You are always connected. You are always connected. You are always surrounded by spirit and your loved ones. Life is always all around you. And when you're not present, when you're focused somewhere other than where you want to be going and where you currently are, you can't always see that. So now you're taking a more powerful inventory of being very clear. Like this is really intense self-reflection that Spirit's asking. Cause cause Spirit's showing me like you're feeling caged by this bottle and looking down because all you see is the glass wall. But if she just stood up and knocked it over, she could crawl right out. If she stood up for herself, if he stood up for himself, if y'all stood up for yourselves, you would change the game. You would get out of what you perceive as limitation when it just requires a little bit of creative thinking and action on that inspiration to grab the key and then go unlock the door and then run the frick through it. It's really not that complicated. Julia, easier said than done. Well, sometimes, but not always. 5 of Swords. Knight, I wanted to say Knight of Pentacles. That's the King of Pentacles. To the Queen here. Page of Wands. King of Wands. And Justice. Wow, you needed that. You needed that. That needed to come out a long time ago. Where have you been? I feel like this is what... wow, oh my heart. I feel like Spirit has been so brokenhearted because of how little you believe in yourself. Your spirit guides and your angels have been so brokenhearted over how much you really don't believe you deserve what you want. I know things are different when you don't have a body, but it still hurts them that you can't see. That you can't see your value. And right now, it seems like this is going to be the most opportune time for you to manifest a new identity, a new vision for yourself. Like we started with this 9 of Wands over here. That's going to be all of the lessons you have in July to act on that wisdom and be the version of yourself that you deserve, that the version of you as a child deserves, that you 10 years ago deserved. Be the version of yourself that you want to see. It might feel different to walk and talk that way, but you'll adjust because you deserve it. This Leo energy is giving you all of the support with all of this protection here, your guardian angels, literally the divine orchestration helping you step up into your power. I'm like, my mind is blown. This energy, this is where everything changes. Because you're not letting yourself go back to a place where you are less than whole. You're not letting yourself go back to a place where you don't believe in yourself anymore. That's finished. With this energy, with this portal, that is finished. But only if you claim it. Only if you believe in yourself. How bad do you want the things that you say you want? Spirit is looking for that passion. The passion. The relentless, I'm going to keep going because I want to make it. I'm going to keep going because it's going to happen for me. It doesn't matter how long because the process I'm enjoying. Because you're proving to yourself that you always had it in you. These are some of the mastery. This is some of the mastery that you are here by contract to learn. That didn't come out right. That was this. These are lessons that you were contracted, that you said when you were going to sign up and take this body. Okay, yes, I'm going to learn that lesson. I'm going to connect with those people. I'm going to have that family. I'm going to have these occupations. All these kinds of things. When you decided what you were going to come here to learn, this is one of those things. How to relentlessly believe in yourself. Oh, Spirit, that was such a good quote you showed me yesterday. Can you tell me what it was again? Successful oh. Okay. Um, People who make it believe in their vision and doubt their fear. The people that are struggling and continue to struggle doubt their vision and believe their fear. And I went, whoa. Well, so spirits trying to create these awakenings for you to be moving in a way that actually serves you, for you to feel inspired and you to feel excited. Oh gosh, in the last row here we have dream, and journey. And the justice here is that you're recognizing that, wait, no, this is actually something you're here to master. You wouldn't have put it in your contracts if it wasn't going to be possible for you to succeed and master and fulfill the contract, to master the lesson. It wouldn't be on the list if it weren't possible, and Spirit doesn't have the support for you to do that. You have everything you need. Please go. Please go. Please go. Why are you waiting? It's going to require you getting out of your head and into your body, into movement, into doing things that are aligned with your goals to snap you out of this doubt, the spiraling. You never know till you try. You can fake it till you make it. Knight of Wands. See, didn't I say, oh no, I thought it was the Knight of Pentacles I saw, but we had a knight here. Okay, Knight of Wands. Six of Swords. Ooh, the passion bringing you closure. Passion for where you're headed, taking you away from what no longer serves you. We love to see it. We freaking love to see it. The Chariot, building so much momentum because you have mastered the parts of you that support you and the parts of you that don't. And you know how to get them on the page that you want to be on. Mastery of the higher perspective. See, look at that. Sun energy, moon energy, conscious, unconscious, seen and unseen, truth, illusion, higher perspective, alignment, and the Page of Pentacles. The chef in the kitchen you are. Spirit, how's my cake? How'd I do? Did I get the recipe right? Will you be the judge? That's funny. You have to let go of feeling like a fraud. You have to let go of imposter syndrome. You have to let go of the fear of being uncool, the fear of being making a fool out of yourself, or being ridiculous or stupid or failing. Because when you go and you're just trusting that you're going to get wherever you're trying to go at some point in some fashion, then you can't really fail. If you take every setback as a learning opportunity, every redirect as, okay, well, that's not in alignment, let me try this. You decide what things mean to you, whether they're positive or negative. You decide what everything means to you. You decide who you are. You decide how to define everything in your life. Every single matter and its opposite. That's the message. Wow. Okay. I'm going to continue this reading over on Patreon. The link is in the description box below to join me over there. You can get the extended version by itself, or you can tune into the whole library of Patreon videos for $11.11 a month, which is YouTube extended messages, channeled messages, as well as energy activations, okay? And I will see you in the next one. Bye.